हेलो इंडिया। मेरा नाम राहुल हिल से है। मैं डॉक्टर एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम जी का बहुत बड़ा फॉलोअर हूँ। उनका जो विजन था, विजन 2020, वी विल मेक अवर इंडिया ए सुपर पावर कंट्री, मैं उसी दिशा में आगे काम कर रहा हूँ।
Talking about lots of poor and beggars, slums, corruption, and dirty polluted cities. Still, there is buzz all around in global media on India becoming a future superpower. Can India really be a superpower? But what exactly is superpower? Superpower is a word used to describe a state with a dominant position in international politics. It has unparalleled ability to exert influence on a global scale. Superpower status is achieved through combined means of technological, cultural, military and economic strength, as well as diplomatic and soft power influence.
1. India. Most analysts have accepted that India, the world's largest democracy with over 1.2 billion people, probably will become the dominant power in the Indian Ocean in the near future. India has all the ingredients for growth and influence, such as the world's third largest military force and an expanding navy that now has more aircraft carriers than even the United Kingdom. All of these impressive achievements have all been paid for by an economy that is projected to rival even China's in the coming decades, thanks to its younger workforce. Though there are many challenges ahead for India, such as crippling poverty, mass illiteracy, and corruption, and India will need to escape its precarious geopolitical situation as it is threatened by nuclear rival Pakistan to the west and could be challenged by Chinese expansion in the South China Sea. Regardless if India is to become a superpower, it will need a strong leader to finally crack down on and solve the internal problems it faces so it may expand beyond its borders.
यस दोस्तों, हमारा इंडिया एक सुपर पावर कंट्री बनने वाला है और ये इंडिया सुपर पावर बनने वाला है, ये पूरी दुनिया ने मान लिया है। सारे वर्ल्ड ने मान लिया है कि हमारा इंडिया एक सुपर पावर कंट्री बनेगा। लेकिन इंडिया सुपर पावर बनने के इसमें हमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स को फेस करना है, जैसे कि पॉपुलेशन, दूसरा है पॉलिटिकल इंस्टेबिलिटी और तीसरा है लैक ऑफ टैक्सेशन रिफॉर्म्स। ये जो प्रॉब्लम्स है और इसके सॉल्यूशन आप अभी अगले वीडियो में देखोगे।
This insane population crisis hurting India's economic status and growth. More than a third of population don't have access to proper infrastructure, not even sanitation. More than 300 million are illiterate. According to World Bank, India cannot provide employment to such a huge population. India requires an economy of at least 10 trillion for such population. Hence, more than 21% living below poverty line. A country as big as India should have a population between 600 million to 750 million. India is way overpopulated. But Indian population is highly divided over caste, religion and community. Each fragment supports their own leader. Hence, there are too many opposition parties. So, political power is terribly fragmented. Clash between different parties often stall the national progress or obstruct national government policies. Political instability takes its toll on India's infrastructure development rate. That brings us to third point. Lack of taxation reform. Political situation often discourages investors. Many meritorious youths, millionaire migrates to developed nations. Millionaire migration and brain drain hurts India very badly. India now facing lack of highly trained manpower required for high-tech technology absorption. Many educationists believe Indian education system needs urgent reform. So, in a nutshell, India has to bring down and control its population so that its GDP per capita increases. India needs a stable, powerful, decisive government with strong diplomatic skills for at least 2 decades. Above all, India has to retain its talents for technological and economical growth. No nation becomes superpower on its own. Its people make it a superpower. But international surveys often find that Indians seems to be disinterested in playing their role and puts all blame on government and invisible forces. So, India would remain the fastest growing country. But India cannot be a superpower unless more than 1 billion Indians participate in controlling population and political reform.
Yes दोस्तों, only Indians can make our India a super power country. आपको पता है, अभी हमारे देश में 60% लोग यूथ पावर है, जवान लोग हैं। जवान लोगों के रक्त के एक एक बूंद में 10-10 हाथियों की ताकत रहती है। हमारे जैसे जो जवान लोग हैं वो एक एक जवान 1.25 लाख लोगों के बराबर होते हैं। दोस्तों, ओनली यू एंड मी कैन मेक अवर इंडिया ए सुपर पावर कंट्री।